Everyone, it's Mitch from PickDogs.com and SportsChatPlace.com. And like we do every season, we go live at halftime of Thursday night football games and Monday night football games, as well as the early NFL Sunday games and the late NFL Sunday games, the Sunday night game. And depending on what the schedule looks like, we also go live during the late 4 p.m. Eastern time starts in the NFL as well. So we go plenty of live in-game stuff during football season. If this is your first season with us, welcome. If it's if you're someone that's been with us every single year, well, you guys know this is one of the most popular things we do, which is crazy because I don't know, it's kind of like the most thrown together of all the things that we do, but I know super popular and always one of the things that people ask me the most, are you going live at halftime? Are you going live at halftime? And we've had some tremendous success with these halftime shows over the years. So welcome to everyone that's joining us, whether you're regular or whether it's the first time that you've ever joined us for a halftime. But just waiting for halftime here as horse collar tackle, it looks like. I don't watch these games with the sound, so I can only imagine what they're saying on TV, but it looked like a horse collar tackle, and it looks like the Chiefs going to get a chance to get inside the number here at the very least before the half. So with a 9-point spread in this game, and the Chiefs up by 7, this is a big time. Oh, and looks like, I think he was out of the end zone there on that throw, but there is a penalty. We'll see what that is. This is all going to affect that second half line for this Chiefs game against the Houston Texans. Of course, like I said, I go live every single halftime of the big games, the Thursday night football, Monday night football, and NFL, the early games, as well as Sunday night football. I've been doing this for a long time, and usually these are our most popular shows. But these days, our morning show has gotten pretty popular in its own right. So pretty excited about that. Hopefully you get a chance to join us at 10:30 a.m. Tomorrow, as well as Wednesdays and Fridays, I'm planning on adding an Ask Mitch show, kind of like our Mondays with Mitch that we did during the COVID break. But I think we're going to do just a Mitch show on Wednesdays and Fridays. I'd like to do some football preview there, kind of like a free-for-all style, where you guys can just ask me questions on games. It's one question per person type thing. But right now we're just waiting for halftime so we can get these halftime lines. And the Chiefs lead by 10. So if the game was over now, I'd be covering. Of course, the Lakers covered. They tried not to. And, who would have thought there was Alex Caruso that was going to be the one that bailed us out. But there you have it, 17-7 at the half. Of course, the Miami Hurricanes up 14-7 at the half in their game against UAB. So waiting for some lines here on this one. We'll see what we got. But hopefully you guys are enjoying opening NFL, opening college football Thursday. And we'll see what we can come up with for some lines. Anyway, still looking for the lines here. And that's what I am doing. Oh, well, we'll move on to a different book. What happened to Miami? They're winning. They spotted them 7 points, and what happened to Miami? They're up at 7 points. They've dominated the game. I think they're in great shape. Chiefs minus 13.5 live is not. It won't be the second half line though. That just because it's 13.5 live, it doesn't mean that that's the line. I see 13.5 also on the live bet, and Miami minus 14 still. So it's Miami minus 7 second half. I love that one. UAB had one good drive. After that, they've gotten nothing. But I like Miami in the second half, and so it'd be Chiefs minus 3.5 in the second half against the Texans. Yeah, the turnover. The only points that UAB scored was was off a turnover. I mean, Miami gets a touchdown there, at least at a push, But we saw Harris, exactly I talked about on the Late Show, the running back. You saw him, home run hitter, right? And I mean, De'Aaron King, everything he was built. This is their first game under their belt. I think some of the receivers are a little bit disappointing. Yeah, I see the Miami line. I just don't see the. I don't see the Chiefs. I'm just seeing the in game. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing second half line there on that one either. Crazy. We'll keep looking. Oh, I see. I'm looking at the wrong day. That helps. I'm looking at Friday because I was doing the videos. So Miami is minus 7.5 for the second half, and the Chiefs are minus 3.5, minus 115. Miami's minus 7.5 is plus 100. I think you go with both favorites here. Yeah, I think that Watson is kind of running for his life in this game, and I think the addition of Hilaire for the Chiefs certainly a difference maker. I like the Chiefs in the second half, and I love the Hurricanes minus the 7 in the second half. I think that's the layup. I could see Miami scoring 2 or 3 touchdowns. The receivers haven't looked great. Even Brevin Jordan had the ball hit. It went through the defender. The defender missed the ball. It hit him right in the shoulder pad. He didn't catch it. Yeah, we don't want to know what book you're looking at. That's for sure. But it's all minus 3. Everyone has minus 3.5 on the Chiefs. Everywhere I see it. And Miami minus 7.5 for the second half. I like both the favorites in these games. I think the Texans are lucky to be in this game at this point. Will Miami play lights out in the second half? Well, the defense has been. The only points they gave up were off the turnover on the punt. And the offense has looked great. King has been awesome. Everything that we said he was going to be. The receivers just haven't played well. The running backs have played well. King has played well, but the receivers have not played well. And that's really been the difference in that game, in that Miami game. The reason why it's not 28-7 as opposed to 14-7. Even right before the half, Miami had a chance to put points on the board. But what's not good? I don't know what that even means. But that's not good. Here's the comment that's not. I'll tell you what's not good is this comment. Just doesn't even make any sense. Miami gets the ball to start the second half as well. The Texans are really. They're lucky. The Texans are lucky to be in this one. Absolutely. We're on the Chiefs and the Miami Hurricanes for the second half. For those of you that are just tuning in, of course, we're live halftime of all the big games. We do as Max is saying, the Mitch halftime shows are back. We do halftime of Thursday Night Football. We do halftime of Monday Night Football. We do halftime of Sunday Night Football and the early Sunday NFL games. The late Sunday NFL games, they're usually like these scattered start times, so it's rare that, the halftimes match up. It'll be on a situational basis, just like college football Saturday, situational basis. Sometimes those big games, like Alabama, LSU, stuff like that, will go live at halftime. But Chiefs minus 3.5 second half, that's just showing you how bad the Texans are, what kind of shape they're in, because the Chiefs were only 10-point favorites to begin with in this game, 9-point favorites to begin with. They're up by 10, and it's 3.5. It's like that early touchdown that got called back from the Chiefs, right? You had that one too. The Texans haven't stopped the Chiefs yet. Yep, the halftime shows have been money throughout the years. Absolute straight money. I really enjoyed doing the 6 o'clock show today. If you guys haven't tuned in to watch the 6 o'clock show with Tony T and Dana Lane and Joe D'Amico and Al Ninos, Rod is on, Chris, Alex Smart, Joe Duffy has been on, Brian Bittler's on, and then we have some new guys that are going to be on as well. But Fridays are tough days to go live. That's the problem with that. I could try and go live halftime of the Raptors game, but Fridays are extremely tough to go live. But, I like both favorites here at the half, which is not always the case, that's for sure. But I just think that we've seen dominance on the field. Of course, the Lakers tried to blow the cover there in the second half, right? They tried to blow it all the way. They were up by a ton. We've seen this. Let's see. Let's take a look at the second half totals. Second half totals. I would say Miami UAB under 27 in that one. I could see it being 21, all Miami, and 27 on the KC game. Wow. I like the under in both. I like both unders. I like both favorites and both unders. Yep, Hilaire looks phenomenal for the Chiefs, just like we figured he would be. Yep, De'Aaron King, everything he was built to be as the Miami quarterback, just absolutely fantastic. Harris, the running back that I talked about at the 6 o'clock show, looks fantastic. A long touchdown run he had. 7.5 is a little rich, but if you have to bet the second half, that's the play. It's a little rich. Just like 3.5 is a little rich, here for the Chiefs. That hook, a little rich. But I like the under second half for both the games. The Miami game has started again. So that game is off now. It's off the board. So we'll go back to waiting on the Chiefs game to start. But our play is going to be the Chiefs for the second half we already gave Miami second half. Can't stand that the game's on the ACC network. Bugs me. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be great. I'm doing the 1 o'clock. I'm doing the 3 o'clock show as well, just by myself. And then there'll be the 6 o'clock show. And, of course, our 10:30 show. But anyways, that's it for today's show. It's today's halftime. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. I'm going to get the videos loaded up for tomorrow's games. As De'Aaron King scrambles away, and there he goes. Off he goes. And that is the difference between the Miami quarterbacks of recent years and this year. Have a great night, everyone. Enjoy the second half of the games. CANES, Canes.